Everybody, welcome back. It's Jermon to a brand new video, and today guys I'm going to be giving you the first look at gameplay of the Season 5 in Apex Legends on the Lost Treasures event. Now I have to say, so far I'm going ahead and start off that all these clips are from the Armed and Dangerous game mode. I've been having a lot of fun with it all day, and we're just going to get right into it. So this video is going to mainly focus on the buffs and nerfs of the Legends that are the most important now, and go ahead and get out the way and see that they did nerf Gibraltar, they nerfed the shield a bit, a little bit. I don't have no gameplay for that, and they did increase the speed of Crypto's drone. I didn't want to get no gameplay for that. That's just note stat for you guys to know. They also added a quality of life, so when you throw down Revenant's Tactical now, it shows like a little ring like effect around your screen, so it makes your like vision more blurry because you're like trapped in this totem thing. First off, we have Octane. I'm just going to go ahead and actually no, we don't. Watson's actually last. That's my bad. Okay, first off, we have Octane here. As you can see, Octane, his buff was 30% speed boost to his ability, and he also has the redirection path on his jump pad. You guys can see it right now in this video. This is actually Lifeline's care package. You see they can buff it a little bit, but at the very beginning of this, you can see the Lifeline buff of Crypto rezzing himself by himself. But current gameplay that you're about to see is using Octane. So overall, I think Octane is a okay legend now. His jump pad isn't the best for like redirecting yourself, but if you place yourself right, like exactly mid, or if you're trying to get somewhere, it'll work out pretty good. You can see on my speed boost right now, I'm able to like move around super fast, like way faster than I used to before, and I was able to dodge a lot of those shots. I was able to knock both of them down. Then the one on top too, he missed a couple of shots on me. I really didn't have my stem in at this point, but this was mainly just using Octane and stem. Unfortunately, I think we lose this battle actually. But yeah, overall, his stem, this 30% increase is like Bangalore at the beginning of Season 1. She's super fast now. I do think that if you have high sensitivity, I'd rather you say lower it down now, just because of how fast he is. Or if you're on PC and you like the quick flick sticks with Octane super fast, then go ahead and do by me. But if you're on console, I definitely think that Octanes with low sensitivity but have the Octane stem in him have a higher advantage, just in my opinion. Now we're going to have gameplay of Revenant. He's the next legend up. Revenant is my main really now. Like, I've always loved Revenant. I love his abilities of silencing others, keeping them hushing down on the low. But, you know, also, this is a glitch. The reason why I keep on going up and down the zip line is because currently on Xbox, there's a glitch where if you hit the home button or you hit any button to go out of the game, if you press B to, like, go back into the game, if you're on a zip line, it automatically cancels your jump and makes you fall back down. That's why I took some damage from the ring on this one. So this gameplay you're about to see is Revenant's Totem with no range. It's more of like a close-up fight. It wasn't really like it's like testing the range of his thing. But you do see I knocked both of those people. I still throw my tactical down. I hit him. Unfortunately, I lose this battle because I had to reload my gun. But overall, like, for that gameplay of Revenant, he's way better now. Like I said earlier, they have the ring effect around your eyes now. It's only when you get hit by it, though. So when you get hit by another Revenant, you will have that ring effect around your face or around your body when it's going back and forth through all that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. After this, the next legend we have up, I think, is Wraith. Wraith is a very interesting character for this season. Like, they buffed and nerfed her at the same time. It's really weird because they buffed Octane, they buffed Revenant, and they buffed Lifeline. But with Wraith, they sort of like nerfed and buffed her. Like with this, you can see like she's still very slim, she's still very movie. As you just saw right there, that's her new timer. So they increase the seconds of you having to use your phase. So they have a little extra animation, take a little bit longer, because they didn't want to be. Respawn said that they didn't want it to be like a get out of jail free card. Basically, they wanted you to be able to move around the ring, move around fast, and get things done. As you can see here, you're gonna show you again. It's like, you see how I'm in the situation. I'm like, okay, I need to get out of here. Boom. Then I'm out. And I'm redirecting myself. It's also 30% speed boost. So right when it clicks, you get 30% speed boost. And that's how I was able to get all the way on the other side. When I played, I was like, oh wow, I got way across the map. And I'm like, yeah, this is really helpful. Like, it's definitely a repositioning tool. Sadly, I lost that fight because I was low health and I only had one block of shield, which triggered me a lot. But yeah, that was the main thing for for Wraith, and then also in the Void, I'm not sure if you saw, I was able to see items around me and different stuff like that. If I had more gameplay of Wraith actually like in like fights with other people and seeing them, you can actually see people in the Void, so you won't end up running into a squad, because beforehand you would just run right into a squad and then you would be dead if you're Wraith, because you leave the trail behind. You can't even open up doors. You have to get your teammates to open up doors. So it's sort of like a buff and nerf. So it's like it's telling Wraith mates, okay, let's be smarter with what you do. We're not about to have you just like portaling in and out, sort of like Pathfinder's grapple in Season 4. That's why they nerfed it so hard. They didn't change it at all. Pathfinder still the same way. Also, another quality of life thing I forgot was with Caustic, when you shoot the gas traps at the bottom, you can shoot the bottom of it first before it actually inflates up, which is very good because it sort of can work on offense and defense. They were like, oh, we're going to use that sort of to like combat the offensive Caustic, but the thing is that if you're pushing someone and they're aiming down to take out your gas trap, they're going to be aiming down sights. If that's gonna be the advantage that console players are gonna have over PC. If you're PC and you shoot the caustic gas right there, you can literally flick stick back up and you'll be fine. But on console, you have to literally look down, shoot, and then go back up. Now if you're good at aiming, then you can easily re-angle yourself. But if you have slow sensitivity or you have high sensitivity, that's gonna be a mess for you to do. If you're trying to look down, aim at the caustic trap, then look back up. So you may be distracted for just a second or two, which can give the caustic an advantage. Just in my opinion, I feel like that could be a way of doing that. But it could be the same thing for PC or console, but I think it's majority console. This is the next gameplay that we have for it, is Lifeline. So you guys get to see a first look of using Lifeline and her drone. So now when she reses a teammate, it automatically self-reses. As you can see right here, I'm about to apply to it. Like, you don't have to hold anything down or nothing. You just drop the drone on her, you just hold to apply the res, and then it just does it by itself. So I think this is what Respawn was looking for more of since the beginning, is for them to be able to drop the drone down and Lifeline be able to heal her teammates and go right back in the battle. She's a combat medic. She's not just some medic that just sits there around all day just healing her teammates. That's not what she does. She also fights. So it's good that they made this change to her where they gave her ability to drop it down. Look, I'm going to show you again. Look, I tried holding it down that time. It didn't work. So it automatically does a self-res for your teammates. It automatically picks them up. And then you can go and res. And when you go res a second person, your other teammate, then you have to hold it down to res, because it's like the normal res, not the other res. So yeah, that Lifeline buff is very good. It replaced her ability to have the fast heal, so like the 2.5 second increase on shields, which is good. It makes sense that they switched that out. But I definitely think that Lifeline is going to be in pro play. I can see her now, because if you have a Lifeline that has a gold backpack and she self-reses one teammate and then gold reses the other one, that's two teammates backed up. And let's say that a Bangalore throws out her smoke and she gets knocked. You're in the smoke. Drop the shield, then you can push out of the smoke and see if someone's coming. It's literally OP. It's really, really good. Same thing with Revenant. Like his Soda now, it has an unlimited range. I know some people underestimate a Revenant now, but also another thing that they buffed too is that when you're Mirage and you're rezzing, or if you're Lifeline and you're rezzing, it stops the self-res. So it disables the shield. So the person will still be getting like the res by Lifeline, by her drone by itself, but there will be no shield. So that even makes it even more OP. So you can just throw one of them Revenant things down at the team that's trying to get res, and you can pick them up. Like, one thing I'm really proud about is that, like, the other day I saw a team with the LGS competitive Apex tournament that was live yesterday. There was a Wattson and they were trapped in this little house on World's Edge, and they couldn't get out because they had the res their teammate in a move. If they had a Lifeline on their team that was able to drop the res and then go fight, that situation would be totally different. Definitely totally different. And I feel sad for that, but now I feel glad, because now they have the ability to be able to do that and be able to get out of those quick situations like that. Last and not least thing is Wattson. I'm not really sure what they were doing with Wattson. Now she can put back up 3 pylons when she dropped in Season 2. So I have 1 pylon up there. I have another one over there. You can see the circle things around her pylons. What those are timers. So it's a 90-minute timer basically. So it's like 2 minutes basically for the pylon to be up, and you can have 3 pylons up tops at a time. So it's back to Season 2 how she was beforehand. But they have a timer, so it basically combats Wattson being in the pro play of her just putting down her thing and just having, like, you know, endless time of shield. So it has a timer now, so you have to be smart with it. Now when you're in the ring and it's like last circle and there's a bunch of squads everywhere in competitive play, You gotta be smart with your things, man, because you have a timer now. And now she carries 2 ultimate accelerants. I think you saw that she had 2 ultimate accelerants at the end. So yeah, she's really good now. Yeah, that's pretty much it for Watson, though. They ain't changed anything about her fence or nothing, but just gave her the ability to hold 2 ultimate accelerants and give her 90-second timer. So we'll have to see how it does in Pro Parade. This is the last thing I was talking about. It's a mobile respawn in the Arm the Dangerous mode. Evo shields, you can see everybody has Evo shields. You drop in with Evo shields, you can level them up. And if you fight and you win, then, you can get the loot. But if you don't, then, you're not going to get anything. So it's really up to you if you're going to push and be able to get those red shields, or if you want to stay behind and not. So my opinions on mobile respawn, I've had a couple of games with the mobile respawn. I've used it. I don't really see a major problem with it. Like, if they added it to regular play, I wouldn't see a problem with it, because in this game, you see, we actually won this game. But the team, the one guy that was left, he ended up going around the backside and coming back to the front and rezzing our teammate. But we saw the beacon that was bright, because it's just like any other respawn beacon. So when you see, like, when your teammate's dead and you see the respawn beacon in the sky and it's a big green beam, you can see that. But it doesn't matter if you res the teammate or not. Even if it's not being used, you can see that that's a marker on the ground. Even if your teammate's not down, you can still see that it's a marker. So I think that the respawn beacon will be a good thing for them to use, because obviously it can tell you where they are, so it's not too OP. But you can also bring back your whole entire squad. It's the same way before. Some people are like, oh, like, you can bring out your whole squad anyway. It's the same concept. There's nothing that changed. All it is mobile now. That's on you. So yes, technically you can keep bringing back your teammate, but no, that's not how that works. Once you use one, that's it. It's done for, donezo. So you have to find another box that has a respawn beacon in. So if both of your teammates are dead, you can only respawn but once. Your respawn is gone. When your teammates die and come back, they will have a respawn. But if they already died once in the game, then they come back again, they won't have a respawn beacon. It'll be gone. It won't stay in the inventory. So it's not broken. So I do see them adding this in regular play so they can add more room for other things on the map and remove those beacons in their period. So, it would be a good addition. It would be a good addition. I think they may make it to where only like 2 people in the squad have it, or 1 person in the squad. That may be a little difficult, but I feel like they could do that if the respawn beacons get out of control. So, that's all my thoughts on Season 5 Lost Treasures event that dropped. All the skins on there are pretty cool. I think I'm going to cop the Revenant skin. Definitely try Armed Dangerous Evo Shields. It's very fun. Get your Evo Shields up. The Sentinel is so great now. They increase the second duration on the Charge Sentinel to go down. They nerfed the Havoc. I was going to get some gameplay of that. I forgot that they nerfed the Havoc. I just need to test that gun out in game. I guess I'll just update you guys on that later. But yeah, so I hope this